Right, hello, one and all, everyone,
Welcome
for the
back.
return of the Beautiful Foot podcast, where we are building up to the Dutch Grand Prix.
Zandvoort. I feel a bit rusty after the summer break.
Yeah, I know, it's been relaxing.
Yes, it has.
As if we've had some time off.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
No, not really.
No, we haven't. We've had some time off the
The
podcast.
drivers have.
Yeah, the drivers have.
Which could shake things up.
That's what I'm wondering. I wonder if people have had certain situations over the break which have either calmed them down or will change things.
Yeah, you usually see like all the drivers, on their holidays, and it kind of makes you speculate which ones are going to come back better or worse, like which ones have partied too hard.
Yeah.
And there's someone who has partied hard.
Who?
Lando Norris.
I think he's just been on holiday after holiday, right?
Well, I've seen a lot of clips of him.
Oh, really?
Not clips, so like pictures of him in various places, but maybe he just chooses to post it.
Yeah.
Probably that.
But the thing is, though, I'm pretty sure before he won his first race, he was like on a boat in Amsterdam getting really drunk. And then he won his first race.
Oh, yeah, getting injured.
Yeah, exactly. So, maybe that helps him.
And Charles Leclerc has been partying as
Yeah,
well.
I think they all have, surely.
Yeah, why not?
George Russell was at Taylor Swift. Big Swiftie.
That's a George Russell type of kind of party.
Wow, why not? If you're invited, why not go?
Yeah. But yeah, the Dutch Grand Prix.
Yes.
So this has now been back for a few seasons, and I think Max has won every time. Has he won it the last three?
Oh, I don't know.
3 years?
Most probably.
I think he has.
I feel like he's got a good run here.
I think the first year back it was 2021, and that was through the period of the season where he was just kind of winning every race.
Mm-hmm. And last year he was winning every race. This was his 9th consecutive race win, which made him break the record.
That's right. And if I remember, it rained early on last year's race.
I think it rained early on and late on, with a gap in the middle.
Yes.
Because Perez was leading for a little while.
Yeah, and somehow he didn't keep his lead.
No.
So Verstappen was too strong last year.
I think he went off the track.
And there are a few classic staples of the current F1. Ferrari messing up Charles Leclerc's strategy.
Oh, yeah.
One, and he retired in the end, I think.
Yeah.
Logan Sargent crashing. Perez going off.
Logan Sargent crashed a couple of times that weekend, I think. That was the race where Ferrari forgot to bring out the wet tyres for Charles when he came into the pit. Fernando Alonso came second.
Yes, yeah, he drove a good race.
I actually didn't realise that Aston Martin were that good that far into the season. I thought it was only like the first few races.
I feel like it was Alonso dragging them along.
Yeah.
After a certain point. But yeah, I mean, it was quite a few sort of classic Alonso Hamilton shared podiums last season, especially at the beginning. So who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see something similar this year.
Maybe. Alonso's not been doing great though, has he?
I doubt it from Aston Martin.
Yeah.
But yeah. God, you'd think Ferrari would learn from last year, but no, they won't. They won't. They'll mess it up again.
I know. I haven't really put them in my predictions, to be honest.
No.
I feel like...
Have I? Well, we'll find out, shall we?
Yeah. Do you want to go through them now, or do you want to continue talking about last year?
No, let's be honest. I mean, apart from the rain, what happened last year? Max won.
Max did win. There was a bit of a mix-up with the rain.
Yeah.
Like, mix-up in the grid.
There was.
Lando Norris started P2.
Yes, that's right, he did.
But he stayed out.
Hamilton stayed out for too long, I think.
Yeah.
Russell definitely did.
Yeah.
Yeah, Russell was in P2 for a while, I remember.
Oh, yeah, and him and Lando had a little... Well, Lando stayed out on his dry tyres, and so did George. But then Lando was like, yeah, I can hold on these dries. But then he just broke really early at the corner. I remember watching that. And George just managed to overtake him.
Another thing I remember is Alex Albon. I think he qualified like P4.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so who knows?
How'd he get up there? I don't remember.
I don't know. These, these Russells and Albons, they do crazy things in the Williams.
Yeah.
The performance is in there, and they're the kind of guys that can sometimes get it out of it.
Well, hopefully Carlos can do that next year too.
Yeah, it'd be very interesting to see, but that is
be.
a discussion for another day.
Yep.
Let's get into our predictions.
Okie dokie.
Okay. As always, you go first.
Oh, do I always go first?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's nice. Okay, qualifying. I have put in P3 Lando Norris.
P3. Okay. So dip in form, really.
Yeah, dip in form. But yeah, I've put in P3.
Any reason for that, or just like I hope he's there somewhere?
Well, he'll be there somewhere. And yeah, McLaren are going to be good here because McLaren are just good.
You'd hope. I mean, you're not meant to develop over the summer break, so if there's any drastic changes,
True. Well, I just think that they're going to be, they're just going to be quick.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, just
Surely,
McLaren.
right?
Yeah. So yeah, I just popped him in P3 and Max in P2.
Oh, I was going to go P3.
Oh, sorry.
My turn for P3.
Sorry, we'll do P2 in a second.
Yes.
You tell me your
Makes it
P3.
more interesting.
Okay.
And we can compare. My P3, Lewis Hamilton.
Okay. I can see that too. I feel like McLaren and Mercedes are kind of, well, they're not on the same level, but Mercedes are getting back out there.
He's the on-form man.
Yeah.
And Russell is 2. Let's not go back into what happened.
No, let's not, yeah.
But he's on form at the moment. He's enjoying the car. And I'm hoping they keep going in the right direction.
Yeah.
You know? So I think he'll be up there. He'll qualify P3.
He had a very wholesome summer break as well, so I'm sure he's rejuvenated.
I didn't see what he did, actually.
He like went, he was, just look at his Instagram posts.
Okay, sure.
I don't want to go too much into what everyone was doing in their summer break. Okay, so P2, Max Verstappen. I put Max Verstappen because I don't think the Red Bull is the fastest car at the moment.
No, it's not.
But because it's his home Grand Prix, I think everyone always gets a boost at the home Grand Prix. That's been proven.
Yeah, and this is a pretty mental home Grand Prix.
Yeah.
The whole Orange Army thing they do.
Yeah, but I just think you'll see with my P1 why I've not put him like for like the quali lap. I think someone will pip.
Lap.
Yeah, I think someone will pip him off. Paul.
I have also put Max Verstappen.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
Same wavelength.
Yeah. He'll do well at this race, but I just think someone else will outqualify him.
Who's that someone else?
We'll find out in a minute.
I'll tell you who my someone else is.
Okay.
Oscar Piastri.
Okay.
McLaren again. And I think, Oscar has got more points than Lando in the last 8 races or something like that.
But if we're talking about qualifying...
Yeah, I know.
Lando's the better qualifier.
He is, but I just have a feeling. I have a little feeling in my bones.
That's all this really comes down to, isn't
I also think that Oscar had a very wholesome summer break with his girlfriend. So I think that he's relaxed, ready to go again.
Actually, back to the summer break.
Yeah.
McLaren were pumping out a lot of content with those two. With Oscar and Lando at the MTC.
Oh, yeah, I did see them. Yeah. True.
It's probably all recorded in one day.
They probably, oh my God, did you see the puppy video with Lando?
Don't know if I did.
Oh, they bought from Battersea.
Oh.
They bought like puppies and a dog, and it was so sweet.
That's cool.
I would love for that to be me.
What, Lando or the puppy?
The puppies.
Okay. I put Lando Norris as P1. I think he's got a point to prove.
Yeah.
And doesn't necessarily mean he's going to win it.
Yeah.
But
I can see it.
He can stick it on pole. And maybe he'll lead after the first lap. Who knows? He needs to do that at some point.
I know. I kind of like, I feel like that's why I was hesitant to put him on pole and put Oscar on pole because, he never gets a good start when he's on pole.
No, I don't. Yeah, I can't really. I don't have the knowledge to kind of unpack why that is in terms of like the analytical like data that they produce on starts. But I don't know. Maybe he overthinks it. Maybe they always try like a tactic or a strategy from pole, and he just needs to send it. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? Haven't really kind of looked into that. But yeah, Lando on pole.
Okay. Yeah.
Seems likely.
It does seem likely.
Yeah.
I can't argue with that. All right. Race. Who have I put? I put P3, George Russell. I didn't put him in my quali P3.
So You put Norris, Verstappen, Piastri. So who falls off? Oh dear.
This goes against everything I believe in.
Goodbye Lando, out of the podium. George Russell. Mm-hmm. Just he'll have a good race. Mercedes.
Yeah,
good.
I think Mercedes will have a good race, and I think
That'd be fun.
I can see both Mercedes being behind the top 3. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, and this might shock you. P3, Charles Leclerc.
It doesn't shock me. I was thinking about doing that. Why do you think the Ferrari will get on the podium though? From not starting in the top 3?
Well, we'll see, won't we?
Oh my god.
But they're just due a good race. Like, it's a good strategy, good quality, good race, good fortune. Everything needs to come together at some point for them, surely.
Has Charles Leclerc had a good race since Monaco?
He got on the No, he didn't. That was science. He had an okay race in Spa, didn't he? I think.
Oh yeah, yeah. He started on pole. Where did he finish?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
I can't remember where
I think
he
he
finished.
finished 4th.
Okay, yeah, okay. So he's on the he's going upwards.
4th. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Finished 4th last time. Can finish 3rd this time.
they're capable of a podium.
Yeah.
It's just maybe not too likely with the top 3 teams slightly ahead of them right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, Charles Leclerc.
You just never know what could happen.
Plus, it'd be boring to put the same 3.
Yeah.
So let's mix it up a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
P2.
P2, I've put Oscar Piastri.
Okay. Okay, so he drops down.
He drops
Doesn't
down.
keep the lead.
No.
Ooh.
I mean, I may as well just say Max Verstappen
Yeah.
P1 because I just
That's
think
fair.
he'll get driven by the fact that it's his home race. I just think, unironically, I just think, yeah, he'll take Oscar.
So strong at this track.
Exactly. I just can't see him not winning especially if he starts in P2, and he hasn't won in a little while. So I think he'll come back from the break, ready to go, ready to win his home race.
I agree.
Yeah, I just think he'll win this time.
So I've put P2, Lewis Hamilton.
Okay.
Just going to stay strong.
He started P3 and
Started
you're
P3.
okay.
He's going to maintain a strong race, but not quite win it. But
Okay.
he's going to keep putting the pressure on.
And then P1 gets disqualified and then he wins again.
Yeah. Just wins the championship through disqualifications.
God.
And P1 I've put Max.
Yeah. Similar reason to me.
Like you said, he hasn't won in a while. He's due. There's no way Max Verstappen goes much longer without winning another race. It's just not going to happen, is it?
Yeah. Especially
And
its home race.
he's probably driven this track a million times.
Yeah. I always say this. I reckon if it's your home race, you just spend a lot longer on the simulator because you just want to, you want to win.
He's just going to have that extra, max stubbornness to win.
Yeah.
So
He'll probably have family there as well. I just think, it will.
So
He'll win.
It's hard to see Max not winning unless Lando somehow pulls it out. Even though I haven't put him in the top 3.
Oh, yeah. You took him out of the top 3 too.
I did.
You put him on pole position. Is this your bold predictions?
It's actually not in my bold predictions, but
Do you think he'll just have a bad start again?
yeah, or McLaren, won't quite have a strong race, and
Okay.
you know that their strategy is still questionable in terms of being able to properly and convincingly put out a race-winning strategy week after week.
Okay.
So I'd like to see more of that from them.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be mad if they prove me wrong. But Verstappen probably going to win. Hamilton's strong, and Leclerc for a surprise podium.
Yeah, that would be. I wouldn't be mad about that. And to be honest, it's quite nice to put Max on our predictions and not be like, oh yeah, Max is going to win.
Yeah, let's not make a habit of it though.
Yeah.
He's still leading the championship by quite a way, so
yeah.
let's not do that too many
Oh,
times.
true. I should have put Lando ahead of him.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like Oscar might be up there with Lando.
To be honest with you, Max has still got a comfortable gap. I think he created a comfortable enough gap for himself at the start of the season that he might just coast at home.
Yeah, but what do you reckon about the second place though? Do you think Lando will stick it in second place? Because obviously Oscar's beaten him in points.
No, Lando's still better overall.
Yeah, I will agree with that. I think Lando's Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
The third's up for grabs.
Lewis Hamilton.
I know his game.
Lewis.
Well, because who's third at the moment?
I could be plucking a name out of thin air. I don't know.
Is it Piastri? It might be Piastri.
It might be. I don't think it is.
Leclerc is up there from early season, I think.
Yeah.
But it's all mixed up at the moment.
Yeah.
Like, Hamilton's what, 7th now?
I don't know.
He was 9th for a
while.
while.
Who I don't think will come P2 or P3?
Perez.
Paris. Paris. Yes.
Yeah.
Sergio Perez.
Oh dear.
I feel like none of us have put him on our podiums for
Logan Sargent.
for a good while.
No, for good reason.
Yeah.
He's probably not going to qualify.
I'm always
well
tempted, but I'm always tempted as like a little curveball,
No
like
way.
not as like legit. I think he's going to get up there.
Yeah, like I would bet on him not getting a podium. That's how convinced I am. Unfortunately.
Yeah, quite shocking that Red Bull have kept him.
Well, yeah.
On, but never mind.
Speculation around that.
Yeah.
Could be, money driven. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who really knows the answer? But someone does.
Someone somewhere.
Anyway, swiftly moving on from that, bold predictions.
My first bold prediction is pretty bold.
Okay.
Logan Sargent will finish ahead of Alex Albon.
I can't see that happening. Sorry.
Well,
That's why it's bold, isn't it?
it is. It's exactly why we use the word bold.
Why do you say that?
It's bold.
Just random.
Random vibes. I mean, it's probably.
I'm just vibing with him right now.
Yeah, I'm just really vibing with Logan Sargent.
I'm sending him the vibes.
It's very demure. Have you heard that?
No.
Everyone's saying it. I don't really know what it means.
Yeah, it must
like
be
very demure.
TikTok Zoomer phrase. God. Swear.
Very mindful.
The vocab these kids are coming up with these days. Goodness me.
You're such a beamer.
I'm a millennial, mate.
Okay. I don't know why I said it because obviously Alex did quite well last year. Actually, I don't know where he finished, but I know he obviously qualified well.
Yeah, the rain probably shook it all up.
You just never know. I feel like the only way it would happen is if he had a mechanical issue or something, and Logan finished and he didn't.
So I have put that there will be a crash on the first lap on the banked corner.
Ooh, Zandvoort's the only one with the banked corner, isn't it?
I don't know actually. I feel like there's another track with a sloped corner, but it's not quite as banked. Yeah.
Okay. You got any vibes about?
Well, I just remember obviously Daniel Ricciardo broke his wrist there last year in practice. Piastri crashed there, which caused Daniel Ricciardo to. And it's always a bit like, it gets a bit, messy there with some people taking the higher line, people like Alonso taking the low line around the back corner. So, yeah, bit bold, but.
I mean, there's always a little bit of a tangle in the first corner normally, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could happen. Maybe that's where Lando goes.
Be squeaky.
Right, my second prediction. I feel pretty confident about this one,
Do ya?
Hulkenberg will be in contention for a podium position. I was actually quite tempted to put him in my actual predictions.
That's a loaded prediction right there.
Look, he's doing really well this season.
Yeah, but you can't be predicting stuff like that.
Why not?
Because he's never got one.
Yeah, he's going to get one. You just never know.
Don't jinx it.
Do you know what? He's been doing really well. He's been up there in the top 10 a lot of the times. And yeah, I was going to put him in my predictions, but then I thought that was a bit too crazy.
That'd be very exciting.
To come back from the summer break and say that. But I've put it in my bold predictions because it is bold. But Hulkenberg will be.
Oh, imagine.
I'm not saying he will get a podium, but he'll be in the position where he could get one. Like fighting, like maybe P4 fighting for it.
He might never get one.
That would be really sad.
He's got the stat is the longest in most amount of races with that podium.
Yeah.
Imagine like the last race before he retires, everyone just moves out the way in less than 3.
What do they call it, like a curse or something, don't they?
Yeah, because he's been in podium positions before with like Renault, I think, and then just binned it.
Oh dear. So. Well, now is his time. now is his time. But he might hold it off until he moves teams.
Yeah.
You never know.
So this one is quite different, but I think you'll agree it's bold, but almost a guarantee. It just depends to what level.
Okay.
The Dutch flares will be disruptive in some way to the drivers.
Oh, do you think they will be like thrown on the track?
Well, it was like, I think it was at Zandvoort last year. That security guard picking up a flare and chucking it on the track. The video.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Mad. But they just light them, like hundreds of them, and the race finishes and there's orange smoke everywhere.
Are they actually allowed to bring them in?
I doubt it.
Or do they just smuggle them in?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So I think
it does get on the track and affect visibility, doesn't it?
I don't want to say more than previous years it will be disruptive.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Well, that's an interest. I didn't expect. Yeah, that's interesting. Look at your big brain thinking of things.
Yes. You can hear it whirring.
Yeah.
Fans are spinning it 100%.
Do you know what? It's actually quite difficult to think of 3 bold predictions every race without having to repeat everything.
Maybe we'll have to mix this segment up a bit.
Maybe we will. Maybe we'll have to think of some new things.
Yeah. And your final.
Oh, I got one more, haven't I? Fernando Alonso, like last year, will get the fastest lap.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not saying he'll necessarily get a point for it, but I think he'll get the fastest lap.
I mean, if he's going to get it, he'll get a point for it because he'll probably pit for it.
Yeah, but sometimes they pit for it just to steal it away from someone else.
True. Okay. Yeah.
Right, tell me your last one.
Probably a bit more interesting than that. Max will win, but not by a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can see that this year.
So I'm just hoping.
If you said that last year, then I would have been like, well.
Hoping Hamilton will give him something to think about. Some pressure.
Oh, wouldn't it be great if it was like a photo finish? That's what I loved about the Olympics. There were so many photo finishes, and I was like, wow.
Yeah, but that would kind of make it more painful because it's like you want Hamilton to win.
Yeah.
Like, damn it.
Well, some people might not.
Some people might not.
Some people might not.
That is very true. You like who you like.
Yeah. Stop being so biased.
I'm not biased. I try to be objective. Fine. See, I still predicting Max to win. Come on.
Me too.
I just want a good race.
I'm wearing my McLaren. I don't know if this is even going to pick up on.
It's a very nice stealth McLaren hoodie.
Yeah. We like stealth clothing.
It's very cool. But yeah, so we digress. I think we should call it a day.
All right. Good. Oh, hang on.
Hello, is that a day?
Oh, yeah, it's a day. Good pod back.
Yeah, man.
Bit rusty, but that's fine.
We're good.
I have a good feeling about my predictions.
Yeah.
Excited for F1 to come back.
Me too.
It's only been 3 weeks, but you know.
It's a long time in these long seasons.
Yeah, I actually think there's another break at some point where it's this long too.
Yeah, like 2 or 3 weeks, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's good to be back. Let us know if you have any feedback or like requests for something different. Maybe you can let us know what we can do instead of the bold predictions. But apart from that, we're all good. So enjoy the race.
We're great.
And we'll catch you next week for our reactions. Let's hope it's a good one.
Fingers crossed. Might rain.
Crossed.
Bye.
So take care. Bye.